Hello, everybody, welcome. Rosa só que você queira. Hello, everybody, welcome. Rosa só que você queira. Wow. Wow. Oh my God, wait. I didn't test. Oh, you can hear me. I hope. I was like, oh my God, didn't test. Stop freaking out. You can hear me, hopefully. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, good. Oh, you like, I went to the manicure. Huh? You like it? I got manicured. Ooh. Hello, Presidenta. So, oh my God. It was not quite Jonas time, but I was like, it'd be nice to have a little fingers. Okay. Oh. So, guys, it's not Jonas time yet, is it? Because I feel like Jonas is only when indictments come. I was like, should I wear Jonas costume, huh? But half Jonas today. So, guys, what a day, huh? What can you believe? Oh my God! You know what? I have to get my charger. Did I get my charger? I'll be right back. It's 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. The camera's thing. So, it doesn't. I mean, I have enough battery, but just in case, I feel like it's annoying. If something happens. Oh, sitting on the thing. Okay, so anyway, so I just can't believe the amount of news today, guys. Yeah, guys, you always ask. So it's always forever 21. So anyway, guys, and it's so interesting, how, and I wear these crazy earrings, not in real life. I rarely wear them, but anyway, so that's right, guys. I had said this week was going to be kind of like insane. Okay, that's right. Interesting. That's right. Yeah, I saw it. I got it on forever. So guys, you're right. I had said it was going to be crazy, right? Did you have this feeling that something is a lot of stuff exploding, right? That's it. It feels like it makes sense that it's exploding. Okay. So, okay. Now, oh my God, can you believe? It's hard to believe that. I mean, what's so interesting is like we knew all this stuff about Saudi Arabia, all these different things, we knew that was happening, but now it's somehow people were waking up to it, right? We knew it was happening. Okay, so, oh my God. Okay, so just quickly, I just, and it's hard to, you'll probably need like 3 days to go over every single thing that came up today. But just quickly, like on top of my head here. So we found out today, I mean, we found out that Andrew McCabe, and we're looking to, I believe he's telling the truth, if not like about most things. Okay. So now, okay, so Andrew McCabe says that Paul Ryan, the ballad of a criminal, Paul Ryan, right? He and Turtle, both of them knew that Trump was under investigation. They're like, yeah, we will support him. Yeah, we love him. He's an investigation. We're criminals. We need him. Can you imagine, like, knowing all this stuff, you go ahead with it? Oh yeah, he's not a guy. So this is okay. He ran for the door, guys. We don't know why. Okay, he ran for the door because he's compromised. Okay, so, and he's probably under, blackmail. Nunes, but Nunes is a whole other category. Okay. So anyway, so, and it's like, Ryan, out of, guys, that's scary. Out of all people, Paul Ryan was the least obstructive. He let Trump do whatever he wanted. It's not because he ran away. When he was there, he did zero. In fact, not only did he do zero, but he actually helped Trump. Okay. So anyway, so they've known that all along, and they're like, no, the FBI is lying. They're lying, right? So anyway, right? I mean, it's like he knowing everything. I mean, remember this story, guys. That I've never heard, I don't think we have this state, but there was a story about there's this Republican guy. I think he was to be a CIA guy from Utah. I forgot his name, Evan Max something. And he said he was the guy who said he heard a tape of Kevin. I don't know his name either. He's now the minority leader in the House, Kevin McCarthy, I guess his name is, saying, "I believe that Putin pays Trump and Roy Walker." The same guy, okay? So they knew, all these people knew everything, and so they're pretending it's not happening, okay? So it's gonna come to them, of course, I'm sure. So guys, knowing this now, the case against, I've said before, but I believe Turtle's gonna get obstruction of justice. It's even more obvious. He knows, not only is he obstructing justice to try to help Trump, but he's known all along that Trump has been under investigation, and I'm sure that they told him whatever evidence they have. They told, it wasn't like, oh, we think he is estranged. No, I'm sure they had to give some sort of evidence, right? It's not just something you say, okay? So anyway, so this is like, basically everybody, right? Before, guys, we know all of this, but now it's like all of this stuff is coming out. They're all kind of working together, working with each other, okay? So this is it, okay? Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, that's right. It stays with us. It's exactly. It's really there, right? So okay, now. They all knew, guys. It's kind of amazing. Okay, so this is the one. Okay, one of the things that was discussed. That's, guys, so many things he said, and it's so amazing. And I haven't, remember every single thing, but this was something that I was like, we have to talk about it. Okay, and then here, and then Nunes. Okay, and one of the things he said in one of the interviews, because I watched the interview and then I saw another interview of him. He said that he was giving, I think he was at some meeting or something like that, and then Nunes came up. Okay, Nunes was there, and then the moment he saw Nunes, he said something like, "I knew the moment I saw Nunes that he was gonna go and I was gonna lose my job, or that he was gonna tell Trump." Okay. So anyway, and we don't know. I think it's possible that they're indicted already. There's something coming here. We don't know yet. Okay. So yeah, there's news also about Turtle and the wife. But guys, I'm sorry, is that news? Is that even news? So, they were trying to do things together, help each other. Like, I'm sorry, wait, what was she doing in the government? Let's get real. So sickening, right? Anyway. Okay. No, yeah. So okay. So then, okay, guys. So now, just even more. Let me just go, because there's so much that is big. Okay. And then the story is that Rosenstein wanted to, right away, he was like, let's get rid of Trump. And let's get, hey, I'm going to go wire. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to go wire. I feel like I looked into it, and he does not end up like actually recording Trump via wire. But I feel like it's just kind of interesting here. Okay. Because as you know, I'm not, I guess I am kind of like, I like McCabe, but you guys have to remember that Rosenstein is a Republican, right? He was appointed by Trump. So some of it, he must be, he's in some of it. It's something, okay? But at the same time, supposedly he's going to leave mid-March. And to me, it says that the whole thing the big indictments are going to go out by mid-March, okay? That's what it feels like to me, okay? So anyway, but let's see. Then, okay, now there's this whole huge article about humiliation inside Trump's 2-year war on the, or was it called, on the investigations encircling him, how he's the whole, the whole thing of how, right, all the stuff he's been trying to do to prevent these investigations from happening, okay? And then this involves Whitaker, because he told Whitaker that he wanted, it's like so complicated because this incriminates Whitaker immediately. It also says that he tried to get the SDNY thing going, that he's tried to get that guy to recuse himself, Berman. Didn't work. And then, because, guys, let's get real. These people who got these jobs, and this is what I think also of Barr, who knows what's going to happen. Once they get these jobs, they're not loyal to him. They want to survive. They have a memory of Washington, unlike him. So they know, like, I don't, this guy just got me here. I'm not leaving. So this is why, and he's not going to commit crimes for that guy. Are you kidding me? And I feel like, guys, it's kind of easy, relatively easy to get those jobs, right? Anyway, so then, okay, now the other thing, guys, and this I said before, it's not being covered very much, and I don't know why, but I feel like the most damaging of all, I mean, all of these things are very damaging, but the most damaging of them all, to me anyway, is the thing about Saudi Arabia. I'm sorry, hello. And remember, guys, I said before, and I think this is it, the news about the money that was traced from the getting money from the foreign power, the quid pro quo, the deal, whatever. This is it. This is what I think it is, because it was like he was really afraid of this information coming out about the money that he received from the Saudis. That's I thought it was Russia, but from something foreign. Okay, so then I was like, maybe this is it. I think this is it because, guys, this is so damaging on so many levels. I don't even know. It's like, I don't know if this is, it's not to say that this is worse than the Russia stuff, because it's not. But if we, guys, let's just think about it, backtrack here. He wanted to sell nuclear stuff to the Saudis, who could turn around very easily and nuke everybody. Okay, let's get real. Do you think they're like, the guy chops up people with the bone saw? Do you think that they're not going to turn around? They're like, hey, I'm going to press the button on your face. Let's get real. Let's get real. Like, all evidence points to the contrary, that they would go ahead and do it against us. Like, he does, so they have very short memory, right? Of course. So not only is that illegal, because you need, not only is that illegal, right? Because you need I think you can, from what I read, you need Congress approval, but also the Saudi Arabia has not signed the treaty of the nuclear weapons or whatever. Okay, it's exactly, but it's the Iran deal 100 times worse, because it's the people who could, you know what I mean? It's much bigger. It's 100, because nuclear stuff, guys, could kill millions of people. Can you imagine? Like, it could just destroy this country in like 1 second. Okay, like, certainly, let's go real. So this is what they're doing. It's so, I mean, it's really, because the Russia stuff, it is also awful. It is also, they're betraying the country, but there's something about war. Okay, the whole thing, exactly, like, it's and it's unreal, because what's so strange is, like, do you think they have like, okay, Jared Kushner has children. What do you think is going to happen to them? Is it going to be bombs or like whatever? Look at Syria, So, but I was not expecting this thing with the nuclear stuff. I thought the MBS had given the money for whatever, but now we see, okay, it's not just think about the levels. Yeah, it's not even the least. It's very serious, extremely serious, because they won the election, but no, it's nothing like, no mystic. It's not. It's extremely serious. Okay, it's more serious because it corroded the entire process. Okay, and they did go through the thing with the nuclear stuff. It looks like it did not go through. Okay, so like, there's just too many crimes. You know what I mean? So it's just like unbelievable. Okay. They are like literally, guys, willing, it could be from Mars. If you show up with like $5 billion, they do anything. They give names, they do anything. It's all about money. That's it. So, oh my God. Yeah, exactly. And I was thinking, guys, the thing about, at first, the thing with the Russia, I was like, oh, it's ridiculous. Russia does not have a lot of money. But what do they have now? Threats. Okay. Threats. They have the threats. They can threaten people, and that's how they get things. They don't have a lot of money. They're broke, pretty much, but they keep threatening. This is how, exactly. So, exactly, the whole thing with Saudi, exactly. Oh my God, So anyway, so guys, it's crazy, but we've known this, right? We have known this, but now I feel like, and I don't know, guys, they're talking about, I was watching the news, and they're not even touching the thing on the Saudis. Because to me, that is really beyond, okay? And Julie's saying, I said before, I've already done a reading on this. Julie Vanderbeck, I've already done a reading on this. It said that, I remember really well this reading, that Jared is going to go over there to give MBS information about what they have. Okay, because I remember this so well, because I said the last time, I said he's going to go over there and he's not going to use the phone. He's not going to use email, because he can't. Okay. So wow. So, and there's another thing that I haven't written. Okay, I haven't written is that is the thing about the 16 states are suing the Trump administration. Now there's a threat that Trump literally said that he's like, oh, we know we're going to lose in the courts until we get to the Supreme Court. And I'm confident that once I get to Supreme Court, I'm going to get this. Okay. No, Trump wants out of Syria because that's what, I mean, guys, Trump only makes two decisions, whatever Putin wants and whatever the crumbs that come out of it. First thing is Putin's the ideas. So there he left Afghanistan and Syria because that's what Putin told him. And the stuff with Saudi Arabia is just on the side hustle, side hustle. So because guys, you have to be really delusional to think that you're going to support Trump and you're going to get away with things. It's either that it's a total coup. Okay, the risk of their political careers ending is enormous. For people who are kind of like Roberts, like you're saying, Justice Roberts. I mean, people like the guy from South Carolina, there's some people there like they're gone, they've already invested too much, right? But for others, it's really, hi guys, so anyway, oh my God. Let's, yeah. Oh my God, new phone, who discovered? Who? No, I don't know. Okay. Oh, and the other thing, oh my God, did you see Roger Stone, the idiot? Oh, he is so, I mean, the level of entitlement is unbelievable. Roger Stone. He was just like threatening the judge with a target symbol on her face. And then he's like, no, I'm just joking around. You know how they racist people do that? Oh, no, I'm just joking. You can't take a joke. It's just joking. And then, okay, so then, guys, I believe, I want to know, I think he's going to go straight to jail. I don't understand. Like, it would not be right if she has to put him, let's get real. If you were African American, would he get away with this? No. He's doing it because of the entitlement, because of the position of power he has been in. But, when I saw that, I was like, this guy, it's unbelievable. He's never been to jail. He's a criminal, hardcore criminal. Can you imagine? Oh my God. It's like really unbelievable. Yeah, so I feel like he's going to go. He's never going to leave prison. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, come on. See, he's definitely a credible witness, okay? I think McCabe. And did you see the most important thing that McCabe said? He's like, well, I made the notes and now, and the interviewer was like, where are the notes? They're with Mueller. My notes are with Mueller. Let's get real. Okay. Yeah. So guys, oh my God, there's so many questions. So this is what I'm gonna do. I have cards. I have cards here. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna do visions or something like that first. Okay, because guys, you know what it is. I thought, but yeah, I believe McCabe too. Like, he's a very serious person. I don't mean, guys, can you imagine if anybody connected to Trump is credible? Nobody connected to Trump is credible, right? So okay, so let's do visions. Let's do this, guys. I'm gonna shuffle the cards, okay? And so what I'm gonna do is like ask all kinds of questions, whatever questions we have about these things, okay? Because it's just so big. It's so big. It's hard to have like one thing, okay? Visions, yeah. Those people, and so this guy Matt. Oh hi guys, Matt Schlapp. That's right. He liked to slap him. They go to his show. No. And do you guys feel today? I'll be honest. Today it feels like, to me, it felt like it's over. It's really over for Trump. You not only, okay guys, don't you think, not only was it, no, nothing, you missed nothing, Delana. Not only is the whole thing with obstruction of justice, Saudi Arabia, it's like, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? It's just like too many crimes. You can't be, today, honestly, it feels like to me, Trump is not going to win anything. It's over for him. And you know what I also think? I think he's not going to win. The Supreme Court is not going to let him go through with the emergency thing. Okay. And then once that happens, it's over for him for reals. He's going to leave. I mean, what are you going to think with this thing with Jared? Can you imagine? We're dead. I mean, seriously. Oh my God. So anyway, guys, I have a shuffled card here. So now I'm gonna let's do visions, okay? Yeah. Oh, and that's why I want to say something to Terry. Terry sent me something. She knows astrology. I don't know anything about astrology. She was saying that today is a full. What did she say? I wrote here. Terry said. She said it's big news day, super snow full moon, 2/1919, 1 plus 9 equals 10, 10 completion. The super is influenced by source God. Full moon is a completion followed by 2 more completion signs, 3 completions, number of Christ. This is a supernatural day. Yeah. Today I become monster when I go at night to sleep. So then, okay. And then she says, note, the supermoon's full effect will last through Friday. Yeah. Guys, remember the video of Michael Jackson? Thriller night. Thriller. I can walk. I moonwalk. Not here. Not right now. Thriller night. So anyway, that's why. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. I'm going on Space Force. I know how to moonwalk. Yeah. No, seriously. Are going to the wind dance competition. We'll go on Space Force. Yeah. So guys, let's get started. Okay. So, oh my God. Okay. So I don't even know where to start. Okay. I don't even know okay. I'm just going to ask whatever questions. Okay. I'm going to start first with what's going on. Oh, prayer. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you, Susan. Exactly. Okay. So, okay. So guys, again, please, I know I have a short memory. So, please, write if you have a prayers for someone specific, okay? Please type because I'm gonna start in 1 minute, okay? So, just gonna check here for others, okay? And okay, 1 second. Darian Ryan said, my friend Sally. Okay, so I'm going to write here Darian's friend Sally. Okay. So Sister Nancy, Sister Susan. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna get started. Okay, yes, that's right. That's right. Oh, so, okay. All right. So okay. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna scroll up here. I'm gonna get started. Okay. So all right, everybody. So I'd like to ask for protection from the universe. Beautiful beam of light coming from top of the sky, coming to the top of my head, shining brightly behind me. And as I breathe in, I inhale this beautiful ray of light. And as I exhale, I project outward the same light. And I project outward this light until it becomes a perfect sphere. And as it becomes a perfect sphere, I step into it and I feel the warmth. I feel the love. I feel the protection. I feel God's presence. And as I'm fully protected and feel safe and warm and full of love, I invite everybody in the group to join. And we're all fully protected and we're all connected in perfect peace and perfect light and perfect love. And we're holding hands and we're all connected. And we're just going to do prayers of protection for everyone in the group and everyone who may watch the video, or even everyone who you may know and may not be watching the video. Just anyone who happens to be in your mind right now. Okay. And projecting beautiful light onto everyone. Now I'm going to read here, okay? So then. Okay, so here I'm going to bring Suzanne's sister, Nancy. Project light onto Nancy. Remove any and all barriers from the light so that she can see the light fully. She's fully protected. Then Jana's sister, Susan. So that Susan is fully protected. And removing any and all barriers to love, to light. Susan's perfect health. And then Tara's son, Derek. So Derek, projecting light onto Derek, removing any and all barriers to love, to light, so you can see clearly, see light around him, okay? Then Joanne's brother, John. Joanne's brother, John, fully protected, surrounded by beautiful light. Okay. Impish, the daughter, Simone, surrounded by beautiful light, perfect light, removing any obstacles to light. Okay. Daniel's wife, Susan. Removing any and all barriers to love, light. And Teresa's daughter, Lori. She has MS, so giving her strength. Connecting the medulla spine communication. Okay. Okay. Oh. Julie's daughter, Vanessa. Removing any and all barriers to light. John's mother, Janice. Removing any and all barriers to light. Janice fully protected. Okay. Sarah. Projecting light onto Sarah. Removing any and all barriers to light. Eva's friend Louis and his sister on the other side. Louis, giving Louis strength. Projecting light. Okay, for Trump, yeah. Noble Hayes, Kathy's friend Noble Hayes. Jeanette's son, Matt, and her dog Alice. Okay. Brother, Phyllis' brother, his family, the kids, Mackenzie, Dominic, Delaney, Jamie. Okay. Daniel's sister, Diane. All right, guys. So, and everybody here protected. Everybody. So, guys, was it too long? Was it long? Okay, is it okay? But I think it's good, right? I think, it's funny. I sometimes I get nervous because it takes long, but I think I feel much better afterwards. I don't know if you do, but I feel like it's a good thing, right? I think it's good. I feel right. There's so much going on, I feels good. It feels right. Wow. You know what I'm thinking, guys? I'm thinking I want to have a long list of names. Okay, I have a website maybe on there so that we can I can go different times of the day and pray. But I think it's actually good to do it together. Don't you think? I think there's power in it, So, and by the way, guys, I want to say something. I was meditating And I had something that came up too. I was like imagining the prayer for a lot of people. Um, and I started praying for Trump and people in the cabinet, okay? And I saw him shrinking. I'm not praying, I don't like Trump. I don't like anybody in the group, okay? But I started to feel that these people, they're like lost souls. If you ever encounter souls that are lost, even the dark souls that are from the other side, um, they're like earthbound. So if you pray for them, they find that they go away. They kind of find the light. Similarly here, if you hate them, it makes them stronger almost. So I kind of send them to the light. It's let them find the way to the light. So you know so so that they may find a way to correct. The justice will correct their ways, and there will be justice and everything. So okay. Wow. So also Liz, Liz, I don't know if she's listening, I don't know if she's here, but Liz, she's just having a hard time. Liz. Okay. So anyway, so together. Wow. Okay. So guys, let's get started, okay? Your husband Asa. Deanna, husband Asa. Moving in and all light. Barriers to light. Okay. So okay guys, so I'd like to know what's going on, okay, from today, okay? Just generally speaking, what's going on? Visuals. Okay, so what's going on today? What's going on? Please speak through me. Cleansing. Today, the day of the cleansing. It's sort of like it's giving me like, it's so interesting, guys. So, okay, this is a weird comparison, but it's telling me just as you were doing before. So I told you guys I was kind of like, I was a little overwhelmed yesterday because I guess I'll tell you, it's not a big deal. I have a neighbor downstairs. She thought there's some sort of like, she thought she had an insect thing, whatever problem. And so my building, freaked out immediately. And we got a dog to come to the apartments that were adjacent to see if there was, she thought it was bed bugs. I don't know if you had bed bugs. It's a really horrible thing. And so there was nothing in the end. It turned out, but I was cleaning, organizing like crazy, because it could be very dangerous if it wasn't. So the dog came. So I was cleaning for a long time, organizing. So it's showing you the same thing to me. It's like when you organize, it's the same thing. You throw out. You have to. The thing about the Marie Kondo method, like you have to look at your closet, see what's in it. Does it spark joy or no? But you have to look at it and see if it, so it's here, it's coming out from the closet. We're cleaning it up. That's what it's showing. It's cleaning it up, and the stuff is coming out. It's coming out. It's whatever needs to be cleaned up, whatever is the negative stuff is going to come out. Okay. It's showing, guys, this is a time that we need light, really, because it's the same thing with the closet, even so I was like, I open this stuff up, I keep all these papers, I keep whatever, shoes, clothes, whatever it is, you know what I mean? It's like, throw it out. You don't like it, not just, but it's different. I'm comparing a shoe to whatever Saudi Arabian. It's not the same, but you know what I mean? It's sort of like, oh, this shoe, I don't like it, or it does not spark joy, but it's a little darker than sparking joy, but you know what I mean? So it really is about, it's showing that we have to take the light and look, take the light and look. Okay. So you know what I mean? So this is it's, oh wow, guys, they're saying this is the great cleansing. Humanity has been preparing for this for thousands of years. Wow, is it true? My God, I have goosebumps. The great cleansing. Wow. What does this mean? The great cleansing. The great cleansing means that humanity needs to look at a lot of the hard elements that it has kind of what is it? It has watered, or it has created all of these He has watered a lot of negative things that we have created. We did not want to look at it, but you have to look at it now because it's not going to let you go forward. So it's the moment of the big clarity. It's the moment of seeing all the things, and it starts. So it's kind of like it's the, yeah, maybe the rapture, right? Right, but it's showing. It's kind of like, I don't know if you're familiar. I don't know if you've read this or have had this experience. Okay, that when you go to the other side, I believe that I kind of have seen it. You are you kind of have a life review. Okay, so you look at, it's not that you've done bad or good things. Okay. So so anyway, wow, Lisa, I prayed, just prayed for you and everything. So anyway, so just wanted to say the thing about the live, the review, life review, okay, is that you you realize what, the effects of your actions and all the things you've done. It is not meant to be a bad thing. It's not a bad or good, or it's not about moral, but it's something similar. It shows that now humanity is going to, it's going to show what is not working. We have to look at it. Okay, it's not working, it's not working. And it shows, guys, the people who are, the whole thing with the billionaires, now they're freaking out. Okay, because they're accumulated so much. I'm not saying it's not that their wealth is bad, but the way it's being used is not right. you know so it's kind of like they're like accumulated all these things for fear, but it's not working. It doesn't work. So nobody is God. People are playing God, and that's dangerous. When they think everybody's better than other people, whatever. So this is interesting. So there's that desperation. Those people are desperate. Okay. So how are these events that we're seeing going to be, because so many of these events seem so negative. So how is this ever positive, or how can we see it as a positive thing? Yes, it's negative, because if it wasn't negative, nobody would stop. People would be going on with their lives. People only stop and think when bad things happen. That's the truth. That's the human condition. So these things that are happening are negative because, and it's showing me here, guys, it's very interesting that Trump, because he's so negative, he's pointing to the things that guys, that I do not like Trump at all, but he's pointing to the things we need to look at, even though it sounds like crazy to say it because he's so evil, right? But the thing with the taking care of children, the thing with health, taking care of people's health, giving people health insurance and all those things, okay, and being caring about one another, okay. So it's kind of like, this is the right way, okay? Guys, and it's showing, oh my God, they're saying here, we want to give you a second chance. There's many people, they're saying here, there's many people in this world, people who are powerful, who want to destroy everything, the world, but we're not letting them. And we create all kinds of obstacles for them. They're kind of hilarious, like their cars don't work, or we create obstacles to prevent them from doing this. And they're saying this is the kind of thing that we feel we are intervening in humanity. Although we believe in free will and that's how humanity grows, there are moments in humanity where we want to stop the ultimate destruction. That's it's so interesting. It's showing that humanity, it's like humanity found the bomb, atomic bomb and other things. That is the depth of destruction, right? And then it shows now we have to go to the other side, okay, in the sense of like just as we learn, humanity spent all this money and all this intelligence and all the energy to create destruction. Now we have to find a unity. And this is difficult because he's saying humanity became attached to material things. Humanity became attached to the harm you could cause to others was a cause of pride. Now it's the you not just unity. What is it? Is building, the building and the light you could build together. And this is like telling me that you were doing this with your good saying, you were doing this, now this is the right way. Not just me, that people like that what we're doing is correct. And that we are projecting the light forward. It's like saying you don't necessarily need to know exactly what to do, but you have to know that is the way through the light. And it's showing that, just the same way that if you go to, like, for example, camping, or you're in the middle of a forest and it's dark, you need a lamp. The same thing. We're going through a moment of darkness, you turn the light on, with the light that comes from the inside, okay, the spiritual kind of light. So this is what we do. We bring the light. And as guys, it's so interesting. I don't do this. It's almost like this is a very strange reading, because it's a reading, but not, it's not about even, it's much bigger than the, what happened today, right? But it's so interesting. It's suggesting that, I've said this before, guys, this is what I want to say, that there's work, and I feel, guys, I have to do it. I'm going to work on this. I've been so busy with different things, but you know what? I'm going to do this thing, like how to, a little, almost like a little class. So I'm going to do for us, I think, how to build the new world. Okay. Like in the sense of like techniques to project the light and move from the dark to the light, so that we can kind of like be building this thing. Okay. Anybody, not just, because don't you think, is it me? I feel like it's the moment, and I've been feeling like this, but you know what it is, guys? It's like, it's funny. I've been doing these meditations. I've been doing this for my own self-development. Okay. And then I turned on this. I love listening to brain waves. It helps me a lot when I do meditations. So then I do this meditation just before now, because I slept very little because I was cleaning, like whatever. So I was like doing this, and then I was like, whoa, this is it. It's like this moment of like, I started just feeling it, like when I turn off the mind, the active mind, I start feeling this sense that we have to build, and I talk to people about it. And then I'll tell you, let me finish my sentence and I'll tell you, Cynthia, what the answer to this is. Okay. And then when I talk to people, because I've been doing this, different, like a coaching program for someone, but that has to do, this is on a personal level, but I was telling her about this global level that we are going to engage in. And I was like, you know what, this is it. This is the feel I feel, guys. I feel this calling now. Okay. I really feel it. Okay. This calling now that what has to be done. This is the beginning of building. Okay. We're building. Okay. And I feel like, and I feel like this is it, building forward. Okay. And, guys, it's showing me, I've seen this on the other side. Okay. When people on the other side are like light. Okay. They're like, I mean, they're not exactly human, but the soul, it has a human-ish aspect, but it's a bit like people, like movies, it's just a light, like a thing. Okay. Like a light shape, and that we're becoming more like that. It's so interesting. Now I'm understanding that, because on the other side, people are like light. As we project light, we become closer to what we're going to be once we pass to the other side. You know what I mean? Okay. So this is the moment, okay, that we begin really building. Oh my God, guys. And I feel that this door opened for us. The door has opened. Okay. The door has opened. That's right. Binaural beats. Exactly. This is what I meant. Cynthia. Okay. This is the name of it. Binaural beats. It's just it's like, it's like, right. It sounds like kind of almost electronic, but you have to listen with headphones. Okay. So it's very good. It's just listen to headphones. It's just like this. Okay. And it's just like, it calms the brain. It's very good. Yeah. You can just YouTube. Yeah. There's YouTube. I have an app, but you can find a YouTube. There's hundreds of just say binaural beats. Okay. There's ones that are like binaural, pure binaural. There's others that have a little bit of music, like piano music. I personally, depends, but a lot of times I like pure, especially when it's great for studying. If you're reading or studying, it's fantastic, because you don't get, if you have ADD, you don't get distracted. Yeah. So yeah, exactly. So it's really very good. It's very good. Anyway, so guys, so this is it. Okay. It's building these things. Okay. because I feel, guys, it's almost as if because I see the thing with like I was telling you before, the thing about praying for Trump and these people is that they start to become small. This is the moment where like people like Trump wanted to stretch over the world and think that they're gods. Okay, they could create this evil world, but they realizing they can't. So it's shrinking, like shrinking little. Okay, coming the ego is fighting, but it's almost as if the ego is really the most harmful thing. That he's all ego, okay, but praying so that he can shrink in peace and not try to destroy us as much as there's a lot of people who are stopping him, okay, but wow. So anyway, okay, so guys, wow, now going back to the earth, okay, going back to the earth now, okay, so given where we are today, okay, let's oh, interesting. Look, Julie's saying Chiron moved into Aries today. It changes a lot. It hasn't been there since the late 60s. It's the time for the revolution. Oh my God, exactly. Oh my God, goosebumps. She's saying it's time for that revolution that started then to complete. The people rise to power. Oh my God, oh my God. Wow. So they're desperate, right? These people, the guys, what's showing also the people that are have great power, they feel lost. They were beginning to get desperate, to feel lost. And I almost prayed, guys, pray for these people who have a lot of power, because some of them are bad, but to show them, let them show them light too, because they're everything they can imagine. If you're in that position, everything they've built is an illusion. They're realizing it. Everything, all the money and all the houses and all those things, they realize it's meaningless. Okay, finally, right? So, because I saw, guys, so interesting. I saw that there was somebody that I follow on Twitter. He said something like, we have to remember that what is it? It wasn't kindness. What was the word? Generousness is not a substitute for justice. Okay, because this is a whole discussion about people being, very wealthy people are donors of, like, they give charity, like charity, the whole problem with charity, right? So it's very it's just so interesting, that we're moving towards, because it was all about how, those like millionaires who give money to schools and medical and hospitals, their names are on it. And it's very nice, but the reality is that the government should fund these things, right? It's like, oh, how kind, and it's that their names are in buildings, and it's like, isn't that really weird when you think about it? I'm glad you gave your money and everything, but there's more, I feel like it's not about you, so anyway, so guys, okay, so wow, this was intense, right? I'm like, I have to listen to it again, huh? I have to, I have to listen, because guys, I try to postpone it. I was telling you, I was trying to postpone. I'm not actively trying, but it's almost like it wakes me up too. I was postponing these conversations or things I'm writing, because sometimes I'm like, oh, I think these things, and I think it's all bullshit. Not bullshit, it's not I think I'm bullshit, but it's like, oh, look, whatever, it doesn't matter. Nobody matters. It matters. I'm more and more reminded that what I'm seeing, these things matters. It's important that I talk about it. It's important that I, that has to be said, and there's a reason why I'm saying it. Sometimes I don't take it seriously, but I'm taking more and more seriously. These things are real. Okay. So, oh my God, guys. Oh my God. Isn't that crazy? Wow, it's right. It's beautiful. All right. So, okay. So, guys, wow, isn't that crazy? Okay, let's go back here to, oh my, did I close it out? Oh my God, of course I did. I closed it. Yeah, did I? I closed it. I did. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, one sec. Okay. Oh yeah. Anyway, so let's see here. Okay, let's see here. I have the post here somewhere, because I closed it. Yeah, I did. I closed it because I do. I sometimes close. I'm stupid. So anyway, so I close. Let's see here the questions again. So what's going on with all these people? Okay. Oh. Okay. So here, okay, my God. Okay, so guys, okay, so let's go back here. Okay. So, okay, Roger Stone. Right. Okay. So, all right. So let's go back here. Okay. So here. All right. Yeah. So guys, okay, Jared. Let me okay. Guys, I'm getting somebody you wrote here, Julia Roberts. She said, Kushner's and females building number 666 in the Bible. That's the mark of this dark side, Satan. Let me ask about Jared. Okay. I think I've looked into him before in terms of with that question. Let's just because he's guys, it's a competition of evil, but let's see what's going on with those people, okay? Because I feel, guys, this is the moment when they realize they're losing. They're going to lose it. Up until now, they thought they're going to win, and now what's going to happen? That's my sense. All of them, okay? They're feeling it. So, dear light, I'd like to ask for your assistance in us accessing the nature of Jared Kushner. Tell us what is going on with Jared Kushner. Oh, yeah, of course. Bye, Dan. Okay. So, okay. So what's going on? I'm just going to do a review here, quick review on my eyes closed with all the people that are involved in this today. Okay. So what's going on with them? I saw, okay, Jared, I see. Okay. So MBS. Okay. What about Pence? Roger Stone. Nunes. Richard Burr. Okay. Trump. Putin. Eric Burns. Okay. Mercer. Peter Thiel. Okay. Okay, guys. So okay. So just quickly, just going over. I'm gonna just the beginning here of all the people that I saw today. Okay. So this is. I think I've seen something somewhat similar to Jared. So Jared, this is the thing. His dad and if his dad has trained him from the beginning to be kind of empty. Okay, to be like a mannequin in a way, like so that he could do whatever he wanted. The dad is very manipulative, and this is true of a lot of narcissistic parents. So that his dad is very much like that, okay, to kind of empty him and turn him into an object that would do what he wanted. So the social climbing, going to Harvard, all the different things, like he has to act a certain way, okay. So anyway, so then okay. Okay, so then, okay, Miss W asked, what do you think has changed for Trump and his cabal that made them think it's turned against them? It's just the feeling in the air. They can sense it. Like I was telling you before, it goes with what I had just said, which is that there's this sense of the light. It's almost like it's a change in the weather kind of feeling, okay? That's what it feels like to me. It's a cleansing. It's the weather changed. Okay, it's kind of like it's going to rain. That's the feeling. It's not just the same, but they feel it. Because, okay, this is but I wanted to say go more into it. Okay, so let me just talk about Jared, and then I'm going to get into what it was in general. So Jared is empty, and then he somehow, because he's empty and he doesn't have, he's been also emptied of the light. He is like has this magnetic attraction to evil things, and he attracts evil people. They're all connected, guys. And it's the spirits kind of said that it's very interesting. Okay, they kind of said that that they had to be exposed. The reason that these people, they were connected, right, and suddenly they're exposed. It's just like rats. You need the light. It needs to be shine onto them, and so you could see it, because it's always best that things are visible. Okay. So this is good thing. It's a good thing, because even for them, if they are exposed, they have to themselves look and kind of think for a bit. Becomes, even though I think they're not, their consciousness, the God consciousness is very weak in them. Still, it kind of it changes for them. Okay. So anyway, so then it shows that this is it for him, and it shows. So then I saw that was Jared, and then who was it? It was so Roger Stone. The same, because guys, for them it's a little bit like a joke or like a play. They're like, oh, we were winning. We're basically, the sense here is that they were acting in a play, and everybody bought into them. Everybody believed in that the play was real, and now they're realizing that the play is just a play. It's false, and that eventually the acting is ending. They can't pretend anymore. Okay, because can you imagine? It's sort of like, you've seen these crime shows. The people who commit crimes, they lie all the time. But the problem with lying is that the story changes. It's very hard to actually lie, because you have to remember. It's work to lie. Okay, so it's showing, guys. It's really that they deluded themselves, thinking they're going to win, and everybody believed them, and that they were on top of the world and everything. So then they realized that it's an illusion. I thought I was going to win. I thought I was going to do this, but it doesn't work. Okay. So this is it. It's showing, and it shows that up until now, Roger Stone was so like on top of the world, right? But he's realizing the same thing. It's like, no, I fucked up. I really fucked up. And it's like, it's not that he, Roger Stone suddenly like, oh, I'm with Jesus now, whatever. No, it's not about religious conversion or anything like that. It's more like, oh, it's like the energy, they were building something that was not real, and there's a point at which you realize it's too much work for nothing. I'm gonna pay the price. And guys, they got arrogant, okay, because they got away with. I mean, think about Roger Stone. When you think about what I was watching, guys, this is what I was gonna say. This, I said this in writing. This morning I was doing something else. I was watching the Roger Stone documentary on Netflix. I forgot. Bring Me Roger Stone, I think it's called. Okay, just type Roger Stone Netflix. It's unbelievable. It's amazing, because it shows how far back Roger Stone, Manafort, and Trump go, and how it's been done before. Okay, so Roger Stone was there, right, in the counting of the votes of Bush versus Gore, and he basically managed to stop the counting. Okay, because he was using all this bullying tactics. So he's responsible for, this is also why, guys, he got away with so much, because in some ways I'm sure the Republicans are worried. You have to watch it, guys, because it's unbelievable. And the other thing I wanted to say, yeah, when you see the footage, is really amazing. Okay, the other thing I wanted to say about this too, about Roger Stone and what I saw in the documentary, because the first time I saw it seems like a revelation, but the more now that I know a lot more, it makes more sense. So I just wanted to say a thing about that, and then I'll move on from this topic of this documentary. There is footage of Trump. Now, this is why I wanted to say the thing about the Democrats. Why there's some people there trying to separate Democrats or whatever, because Trump, and I think it was one of the Bush elections. Okay, Trump joined a party called Reform Party. Okay, Pat Buchanan, the very right-wing person, was running as the third candidate running for president. Okay, so just to give you an idea of Roger Stone, if you're not familiar with this is amazing. Okay, so Roger Stone offered to help him because he helped elect Reagan and he helped elect Nixon or something like that. Okay, so not Nixon, Reagan. So then with this guy, he's like, okay, let me help Pat Buchanan. So he said he was going to help Pat Buchanan with his election. He's like, I'm running for president. So what he did is at the same time, he goes to Trump and convinces Trump to join this Reform Party. And so Trump joins the Reform Party. And as a result, he messes up this idea of the reform because he creates a joke. The same thing that is happening with the Democrats. He made it so that he created chaos in the Reform Party, and then look at how bad, how awful Roger Stone is. He apparently, as this whole thing was happening, he knew that Pat Buchanan had an illegitimate child. So he made him run, knowing that he was going to come out, knowing that he himself, Roger Stone, was going to bring it up, knowing that Trump was going to come in as a chaos candidate to mess the whole thing up, to make the Reform Party look like a joke. And this is what I'm telling you guys. Roger Stone is responsible for this out left, right? The whole thing of like, oh, create the separation, because Trump came and started attacking Pat Buchanan. So then what happened? This third party became weak, and then it gave the election to Bush. So this is, think about this. Is what I'm telling you guys. This out left thing is also just as bad. Now, whatever. We were going to find out eventually. There's all these people posing as Democrats, as left, but what they're doing is that they're implants to separate the Democrats. Just because when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, we are seeing it again and again. It's an old game. It's not new what they're doing. So anyway, I just want to say this is really, but you see it as like, it's hard to even imagine to be that creative and evil. This is what he's been doing. So going back to the question, what's happening now is that the stuff is coming out. They got away with so much, and now they're not going to get away with this as much anymore. It's coming out. Okay. So this is the thing. It's the moment, guys, when the evil, in other words, deception and lies. Okay, that's what devil is: deception, lies, the false prophet, right? It's everywhere, but now it's coming back. Okay, it's coming back. So you know what I mean? It's coming back in the sense of like truth is reemerging again. Okay, so they believe that they're going to be able to. They believe they're going to get away with all this. They believe that the lies are going to, they could just create evil and everything. But now it's not. They're realizing it's over. The game is kind of over. And guys, this is the thing. So what happens is that Trump was able to create some sort of unity among the evil people, right? But now that they realized that they are losing, you know how it is. There's no, what is it? There's no honor among thieves. Okay. There's no honor among thieves. Okay. So you know what I mean? So this is it. Oh, I see. Yeah. So anyway, does it make sense? So this is it. So this starts, it's the beginning, it's starting to fall. Okay. It's there. The level of desperation, guys, is unbelievable. I see them, some of them drinking, some of them crying, some of them kind of like hitting things, kind of, they don't know, just like, oh, standing, it's going to come out. It's like, right? So it's like they really don't know what to do. They're kind of alone, panicking, exactly, panicking. Like, so and when I look at Trump, guys, I can't even understand, how can you commit so many crimes? Think about it, like, the Saudi Arabia, then hundreds. How do you even keep in touch with all the, I'm not keeping the, I don't remember. How do you even know? Okay. So, okay. This isn't supposed to happen. Exactly. They plan over plan. And then what's amazing, they have so much money, right? There's all the money in the world to make their policies come true, but they just, and another thing I read on Twitter, I thought it was so great. It was some guy who was talking about some of the tech people that have a lot of money. So they said nothing about the children, okay, the immigrant children, or all the problems that people are suffering. And they said nothing. And now they're so angry because of taxes. And it's like, well, maybe if you had said something, maybe if you had used a little bit of the power you had, okay, to say maybe they're right. Okay, maybe, no. And now it's like one thing leads to another. This is why things went kind of more left, because people are like, If we let these dudes, right, if they let them do whatever, we're screwed. Okay? Who is there that is good and not looking the other way? What are you talking about? What is the question, Delana? I don't. Well, I feel like who is good is the people who are not trying to cover up things, who are telling the truth, essentially, okay? Who are either in the law enforcement or right, who are not covering up. Basically, whoever wants to be, right? So, let me just quick question. What's going to happen to the Republican Party? Is it going to exist in okay. Okay, guys, then just quickly here. Yeah. So, okay, so just quick question, which maybe this is the thing that I'm still, the one thing that is even hard to believe. Knowing that McConnell and Ryan were there and they know that this investigation is happening to Trump, how can they think that they were not going to say anything? Why did they do nothing? Why did they know it all and did nothing? I understand, I've looked and seen that the Republicans are bought by Trump, by the Russians or whatever, but how can they knowing what they know, what is their mindset? I'd like to know, okay? Okay, so you know what I mean? So what is, in the mindset, what is going on? How can they do this? It's so strange. Okay, so what, okay. No, okay, take me to the moment when Paul Ryan and McConnell were there and they knew it. What made them decide to do nothing, okay? So it's interesting because it shows that for them, they were like, this is a little edgy, but they were like, they're saying, it's so interesting. They're kind of like puppets because we always, quote unquote, worked for a special interest, right? So there's always either the Kochs or whoever it was. But there was always these people behind the scenes that were kind of telling them what to do in some way or other. Okay. So for them, it's like, well, maybe this master is a little bit harsher, but what I've always had a master. That's how they think. Okay, the Republicans, they don't really think for themselves. Okay, they don't have independence. They never have from that perspective. So to them, it's like, well, it's a little different, but it's a different master. But we've always been empty inside. I'm serious. Like we've always served different interests. Okay, we've always been for hire. Okay. So then somebody else hired us. It's kind of like we're freelancers, really, guys. That's what it shows like. Somebody pays for your fee and you show up and you do the work and then someone else. Okay. So, but it's not just money. It's that because Democrats also have money, but it's not that it's like, and I'm saying, that it's not about Democrats or it's just like these people. Okay. Let me just go back. So it's okay. Did they think he was going to get away? Did they think they really were going to get away with this? And they were startled. Okay, this is it. The global. So Eva is in the UK. Okay, so the global. Yeah. So it's showing because they were startled that Trump won, and they thought that he was the solution. It's like maybe we're not aggressive enough before, because if we can get all these policies going, get all these conservative judges, we can win. And they were like amazed. They're like, we're winning. It's working. Wow. They're just thrilled. Okay. We just have to lie for a little bit. It's going to be okay. Yeah, you know what it is, guys? It's also showing that the mentality is like, it's the risk. I've said before, it's the sunken cost fallacy, right? This term, this business school term. It's like if you spend a lot and if you put a lot of effort into something, either financially or time-wise or whatever, you're likely to believe it's going to work. And because they put so much risk into this thing, there's no way that it could not work. It's almost like in order for you to do it, you have to believe it's really going to work. And the paradox is that the more you work on something, the more invested you are in making this work, the less likely you're going to see it with reason. Okay. So you know, so this is it. They thought that it had worked this far. Okay, so how come it's going to continue to work? It's just that the world is changing, and we took a big risk. And what I also see them kind of cringing, McConnell, at the amount of corruption when they think that Kushner is really. I'm not saying that they are not, but they're like, if only they could be more measured. The corruption is too much. They realize it's too much, and they are not discreet enough. They should have been more discreet. They should have been more quiet, but they weren't. So. Okay. Okay. All right. So what else? Okay. So quick question, guys. Then, knowing these things that I've seen, what is going to happen out of the stuff that came out? Okay. Okay, just quick questions then. Okay, now real questions, okay? What is going to happen to Rod? Okay, 1 second here. What's going to happen to Rod Rosenstein? Okay. Rod Rosenstein. You know, it's so funny. I see him shaking hands with Mueller and signing something, but they're celebrating. So I think by the time he leaves, it's, you know, he feels that he has done his job and history is going to recognize him in some way or another. And that I feel like actually, you know, he was close to set, right? He was not, you know, like I said, he's a Republican, but at some point he got it that he needed to work for the right people, you know, do the right thing. And he was doing it for most part. Okay. So this is it now. What happens to Paul Ryan and Turtle? I've already seen it, but I want to know again. What happens to Paul Ryan and Turtle? Indictments, RICO, right? It's like conspiracy, obstruction of justice. Okay. I think most of them get. Oh my God. Okay, what about Nunes? Oh my God, I see the handcuff. Nunes. Oh. Really? Why? Huh? It's funny because I see Nunes. He's handcuffed in public. I feel like there's going to be the treatment of some of them is going to be harsh. Okay, like in the sense of like it's going to be public. Okay, in public, he's like, oh. So they get obstruction of justice. They get all these things, okay? Yeah, all these people, guys, for real. These people, let's get real, okay? These people who obstructed justice, that's what they were doing. They thought nobody's going to notice. Okay, so then what about, Thursday? What's going to happen Thursday? Roger Stone. Roger Stone. How is going to be Thursday? Let's see what's going to happen Thursday. Thursday for Roger Stone. Okay. Bye, guys. Okay. Thursday, Roger Stone. Bye, Ruth. Okay. I see him changing clothes. Okay. I don't know. In the situations, guys, I think he's gonna, because he has to change the clothes. Like they're like, dude, this is the uniform. You gotta put it on. He's like, hey, and the lawyers are like, oh my God. They're like, see you later, Roger. We're gonna help you out, Roger. It's gonna be okay, man. And then it's like doors close because I hear those steel doors or whatever. Okay. Doom, doom, the doors shutting, the prison. Yeah, I think he does because he has to change. Is that right? They have to change because I feel like I see him like seriously he has to remove all his clothes. He's like, oh, he's wearing all the suit and he's wearing like even his I don't want to see it, but he's removing his underwear. Is it true when you go to prison you have to remove your underwear? Is it true? It's like everything he's wearing, he cannot go in. Okay. So he has to remove everything. He's like, oh. He's like, my underwear too? Oh. Oh, no? I can't? What? Oh. Oh, wait, what? Are you sure? Oh my God, interesting. Yeah. Because I see him, because he's like they let him go into some room where he has to like take off the clothes. He's like, oh, okay. Oh. And he believed, I'm serious, he believed there's gonna be a special prison for like a special room for him. Okay. He thought it was gonna be a special so he thought it was gonna be like there's a special prison or something. So he's like, oh, there's not a lot of light here, huh? Do you have a mirror? Do you have a do you have a mirror? and he's disgusted at the fabric. He hates the fabric. And he's like, oh my God, it's so uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. He's like, don't take my glasses. Those are not sunglasses, my real glasses. So Ichi, that's right. So he hears, guys, but the thing I get for him is the sound, is the noise. It's like the thing shutting down, and then like, because it's loud, people screaming. Okay, prison apparently is very loud. Okay, the metal sound. Okay, so it's like then there he is. There's no more internet. There's nothing, bitch. And I hear, and there's people, guys. There's people yelling at him. Hey, Roger. What do they call him? What's up, Joker? Whatever. And I feel, okay, can I tell you also? Okay, can I tell you? I feel like there's a large African-American population, like he's associated with the white supremacist people. You know what I mean? Let's say it. Let's get real. And so those people who are with Trump, I don't know that he ever gets to the general population. You know how they call it? General population is like when you are the regular prisoners. Okay, I don't know that he's very social. He wants to hang out with people, but it's very dangerous for him. Okay, but I don't think it's like this. Okay. Wow. So he's just like, can I have my computer? Can I get a laptop? Can I rent it? I'll rent it. No, it's not the library. You can go. Don't have a computer. Computer once a month, bitch. So yeah, but his lawyers, can I tell you, his lawyers are like, thank God this guy is over. So yeah, so it's so interesting because I feel like, I kind of see it. I to be honest, I could be wrong. Okay, let's just see quickly 1 second. So I feel like it's Thursday. He's going to prison straight. I mean, about the lawyers, but I see that's after he goes to prison. Okay. Let's see what's going to happen. What's going to happen to Roger Stone on Thursday? Is he going to go to prison straight there? Is he going to go to prison? Because what he did, guys, was very serious. He threatened her, and somebody was saying this judge, she's dealing with that for. She's also dealing with GRU. She is literally in danger already. It's not, she's dealing with the very sick criminals, the people with the poisoning. Okay, seriously, there's people who poisoned the Skripal guy. This is the people she's dealing with. Okay, so Okay, so let's see here. What do I have? Oh, exposed Ladro, the thief, right? He did something wrong. Oh, there he is. What else? Oh my God, look, guys, look. Hopeless. This is a card of Esperanza, hope, upside down. Hopeless. Yeah, hopeless. Just hopeless. Oh no, sad news for him. Yeah. So this is the thief is caught. It's hopeless for him. He has bad news. Okay. But is he going to prison? What's going to happen? Deal? A letter. They have a little letter? Yeah. Partner. But I don't know, deal. Is it going? I want to know. Where is it going? Okay, so doctor. Soon. Money. I don't know. Yeah, guys, I just saw it. What I saw is that I think he's going to go to prison. I mean, I don't see if the judge does not put him in prison, it's not right. She needs to do something. Yeah. So let's see this one is. Does he get prison card? Huh? Okay, so yeah, so but he can't. There's nothing, guys. Roger Stone. It doesn't matter. Okay, even if it flips, he's still going to prison. He's done very serious things. Okay. And the other thing, is that I've said before, I think about people like him, his identity is tied to the crimes. People like him and Manafort think that people who follow the law, who go by the law, are idiots. So he sees no benefit in really, let's see here. Yeah, there's more information about his meetings with the Russians, okay? The letter of Hillary, privately, a lot of money, the deal, work, a big change for him with Russia, baby, the money, Russia again. There he is. Mueller's right next to him. Yeah. Yeah, the prison card is far. But it doesn't matter, guys, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like he's done. You guys, we don't know yet what he has done. It's very serious. He basically he collaborated with WikiLeaks. How old is he? He's 70 something, almost 70, 60 something. So, right? So anyway. So what else, guys? What else see here? Yeah, this is why. And I feel like once the door shuts, he's not gonna. Okay. It's obvious that whatever called, the gagging order doesn't do anything. Oh, prison. Yeah, prison. Yeah. Hello, prison. Yeah. Work. Yeah. This is the judge, right? So go to prison. You go to prison for the work you've done, and the judge makes a decision. Okay? This is a prison card. Okay, again, the card if something becomes known. Mueller. Ending. Yeah. Coffin. No, Jenna, I've said 100 times, I've said this question of the pardon is like, no, he can't pardon Manafort because it's all state level. He can't pardon Manafort because all of it is pretty much all in Eastern District of Virginia and all those things, right? He can't pardon people like that. It's not how it is. And this is what I was telling you guys. Remember the scandal of the sex scandal of the Virginia? Remember how they were trying to make these people resign? That's why. Okay. Because I think they thought there was one way they could get to Maria Butina. Okay. So anyway. All right. So what else, guys? This is it, right? Oh my God. I'm sorry. I went off. There were so many questions here. Paul Ryan. Okay. So, and now last question. Okay. Before we go. Yeah, that's right. I can't, I've read all of this, but I don't have time to do everything. Okay. So we're going to do it next time. Well, North Carolina is a big deal. You saw this, very big deal. So. Okay. What about Saudi Arabia? What's going to happen with this nuclear thing? Yeah, it's gonna backfire majorly. And they're gonna have, because I feel like MBS has not given all the money they wanted because the deal's not completed, okay? He got some money, a little bit of money here and there. I mean, Jared, they bought Jared. They gave whatever Jared wanted, whatever the money wanted. But this was not going to work. And it's also showed right away that in the Middle East, people are furious because they know the first thing they will try to do is to try to finish off a lot of those Middle Eastern nations that don't go with them. Okay. So it's not going to happen. I mean, and I think I said before, I think the MBS is he's insane. Okay. He can't let that guy do stuff. Okay. So there's going to be here, it's going to be like Iron Contra, but much worse. Okay. And I think, like I said, I think it's the the level of treason here, it's amazing. When you think of the whole Iron Contra, like I said, it's really it's 100 times worse almost. It's hard to imagine, but that's it. It's like, really, they don't care at all about anything. So yeah, so they're all involved. Whoever's involved in this is not right. It's not gonna work, okay? So this is it, guys. Okay, I'm sorry. Was it weird today because I was talking so much about the the stuff that happened, right? The stuff that we're going through. So anyway, I think tomorrow I'm probably gonna do it again, okay? Because can you imagine? It was like so crazy with everything that's happening, okay? And towards the weekend, guys, okay? Towards the weekend, I'm gonna try to do more of the visualization stuff, but for now, it's just so much. It's a big explosion of things, okay? So we don't know what's gonna happen from day to day. Stay tight. And the other thing, next time I'm gonna do the thing about the Supreme Court. I forgot. It's so much news, so much information, So, all right, guys. So see you tomorrow, okay? All right. Good night. Okay.